We're back at Bourne Woods again. Dave's with us. So it's muddy. If you're looking for pictures of wet dogs, you've come to the right place. Yeah, so we crashed and it's in stinging nettles. It's just about the worst place it could have crashed. Crashed into a tree and I was watching as well. Ugh. It's alive, I hope. Still got the lights on, but we crashed. Fix it.
Hate you.
We had a slight drone problem. We did.
It was fine here, and then you had to go and be cocky, didn't you?
That's because, hold on. It's because of you. Because 3 or 4 people, the last few times I've been flying the drone, have said, Kev, all you do with the drone is take it straight up in the air, spin it, and bring it back down again. When are you actually going to fly the thing? I flew the thing.
Dave?
I wasn't looking at the video. I wasn't looking at the video footage when it crashed. So I don't know if we see it crash face on, because I was too busy running down the path trying to stop it from crashing, because my fight or flight instinct wasn't, hey, continue controlling the thing the way you know you're supposed to. Just fly it back to you. You know there's a tree there. It's fine. Just fly it. No. Oh, the drone's going to crash. Run and get it.
There's a couple down there. I've never seen people turn around so fast because you yelped out.
I think it's fine. It needs a good clean now, so that's a job for Anna for later. And it'll be fine. It's still got all the propellers attached. I don't think I stung myself in the nettles.
Did that go in water now?
No, it didn't land in water. It was trying to land and it was in there. It was doing its beep, 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 landing.
So what happened?
I crashed into a tree.
Yeah, but what?
Well, I didn't crash into a tree. What I actually did, you see those branches that hang over just there? Yep. One of the propellers must have just clipped the leaf. I imagine we'll find it was a much worse crash than that when we look at the footage and we say I actually probably just went straight into a tree trunk, but I think it just clipped a corner of it and it just started to spin and fall.
Well, you've got no spatial awareness, have you?
I watched it went sideways into the branches coming out of the, don't film me. It went into the branches coming out the side of the trunk and then it just fell.
You should always have a tripod on these faces. Like,
This is why I bring multiple cameras. Did nobody film you like panicking?
no. I ran up there with a camera.
Finish.
Film.
Yeah. I'll put it away, I'll clean it, and then I'll try it again this afternoon to make sure it's not broken. I'm pretty sure that he's just been in sewage down there. Look at the state of that animal now. Dave, you are disgusting. Come and dance with the girls.
You're going to make me pick him up.
Yes, well no, we can leave him here. Oh, there you go, that looked a bit cleaner, maybe. No. Yuck. Every piece of water that we come across, he finds and moistens himself in. Pretty much back at the car. Next stop is McDonald's. Andy hasn't really eaten for the last couple of days. We mentioned a couple of days ago he was off the Rice Krispies. He's now pretty much off everything. He has asked to go to McDonald's though, so we're hoping if we can get a couple of McDonald's buns into him, on top of this hour and 20-minute walk we've just done, that might be enough to spark him back off with eating again. Oh, got everyone back in the car and then he decided he was going to the crossing after all. I don't know if the sound was working on the previous bit. I hope it was. Otherwise, I just said something like, he ate food. Food is good. Food is positive. But he's been a really good couple of hours. When we first got to the woods, he was really clingy around Anna. Almost sort of climbing on the back of her, didn't want to be out. He's been sleeping so much over the last few days, not been himself at all. We don't know if it's the increase in the medication, or if he's just feeling a little bit unwell, or if it's because he's not eating, or if the eating's being caused by whatever's causing him to be a bit clingy and a bit iffy. He has gone up to his 8 milligrams a day of fluoxetine over the last week. He's finally hit the 8 milligram point, and they did warn us that getting to 8, increasing the dose of that, might actually have a reverse effect and make him more agitated. It would still help the anxiety, but make him more agitated, and I think we might be seeing that a little bit. So we're going to speak to the CAMS nurse next week and maybe look at taking him back down to either 6 or 4. Because I think when he was on 4 we were seeing real signs of progress, but now we're back to, he doesn't want to leave the house, he doesn't want to do anything, he's staying in bed like he's not really eating. But it could just be that he's ill, and because he can't tell us whether he's ill or not, we don't really know. So who knows? All I do know is that was a much better experience than we were expecting, that we were hoping for. I haven't tested the drone yet to see if I've completely broken it. It looks like it's going to rain, so I might not be able to get that back out this afternoon, but fingers crossed the drone is fine. Otherwise I'm going to get shouted at so bad. But I think they're on their way back from the crossing now, and Dave doesn't like being in the boot with it shut, so I should probably let him out. Well, I can only assume the world is against us. The week we decide to start diets again, Krispy Kreme decide to show up in our sleepy little village. So obviously I bought 12 of them. I hope Anna's helping me with these, or I'm gonna be sick. Since we got home, he's continuing to refuse any of the food we've got there, so I'm now going to try my second supermarket in a couple of minutes. I'm trying to find the closest thing we can find in a shop to McDonald's burger buns. I think those little Warburton's ones in the little blue bag, they're the ones, but Tesco didn't have any, so I make my trip into the co-op, which I try to avoid doing unless I'm having my hair cut. But somewhere around here there will be bread, but I am distracted by the fact they have quite good meat in here too, but not what I'm looking for. Back to looking for bread rolls. I see them, there they are. Success! The plan now is Anna's kept the paper from our trip to McDonald's just now, so next time he wants food, or I don't even really know how we'll do it. I guess if it's been a while since he's eaten anything, we'll just offer him a McDonald's burger bun, which is all he eats today. He doesn't eat the burger, just the bun. We'll go and warm him one up in the kitchen, wrap it up, and hopefully we'll find another way to trick him into doing something that's good for him. It's better than nothing. Let's see if we broke the drone. It's all dirty. Look at the state of that. If it still works, I will clean it. There just doesn't seem to be any point in cleaning it if it's dead. That blade won't go on. It sort of tightens and then bursts free again. But it did come with spares. Fingers crossed it's just the blade that's broken and not the drone itself. It was just the blade. Dead blade. Glad I didn't clean it. Fingers crossed. We are alive. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you can see on there, it just shows disconnected. Oh, we're on. Fingers crossed, it's still alive. It's working, but it's really, really drifting. Not the best place for it to land. I mean, it was working, but really, really drifting. So I don't know if the GPS is a little bit off, but it still flies. That's a bonus. Now I'll clean it, try again tomorrow. Yes, and plus, stunt landing on a chair. So, to have just one broken blade after a spectacular crash like the one we had earlier, it's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? It still flies. It might not ever fly perfectly again. I'll do some Googling, try and figure out what's going on. It might just be that I need to recalibrate the settings or do something weird, I don't know. One broken blade, that's positive. Needs a clean, it is filthy. But that's not a disaster, is it? We can give it a clean. What do you clean a drone with? Probably not soap and water. And yeah. So all in all, not a disaster. In other news, Reese's peanut butter Krispy Kreme donuts, worth being fat for. That's the culprit, look. You can even see, I don't know if you're able to see on the camera, probably won't zoom in, focus in far enough. The thread's all just destroyed in there, so that's never going to hook back on again. You can buy spares of these though. So it came with 4 spares, so it's not urgent, but I'll get some spares ordered anyway. One other thing I wanted to say before we disappeared for the day is a massive, massive thank you to the outpouring of support we got in yesterday's vlog. It has been absolutely brilliant. There was a couple of people who needed slapping down a little bit for just saying silly things, but they got duly slapped down. I'm not going to make a habit of feeding the trolls, but that was an issue that was quite... It hit a nerve with me because it's something that I had been conscious of and didn't want things to come across that way, and the fact that just one person had seen it the way they'd seen it, I wanted to just get it out there and say, look, that's not how it is, these are the facts. And I think we've done that. You lot were brilliant with the way you supported, cheered me up, cheered Anna up. We're all happy, everyone's cool. So thank you very much for that. You lot are awesome. It is worth mentioning as well that I'm looking at my watch for a reason, checking the date, because the giveaway, the YouTube Twitch starter set giveaway, closes tonight. As in tonight for you, not tonight for me. I think it's 6 o'clock Sunday night. So if you are watching this vlog on the day it comes out, head to lelujo.fm/giveaway. You have got one final chance to get entered into that competition, and I'll announce the winner on tomorrow's vlog. Thanks for watching.